Hello everyone, I'm TheFrenchMonk and welcome back to another update video on Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. I have decided, rather than making all these short videos around every dev blog that's released, I'll make an update covering all the news we have seen the past month. That having said, let's go find out what bits of information we've been given in July 2018. Bet the video isn't gonna make it to 10 minutes, I can tell you now. First thing on the list is the town menu, which needless to say will be improved massively, as visiting towns is one of the main activities in the Mount & Blade series. So a lot of time went into these menus to make the experience as fun and immersive as possible for the player. This means that from now on, the town menu is no longer full screen, but it acts as an overlay on top of the campaign map. The basic campaign user interface is still available while visiting a town in case you do need to manage your party or your inventory. The other things that the developers mentioned in their first blog of this month are pretty self-explanatory. The user interface has been improved greatly, and therefore the menu now has sub-menus, with each of them having actions the player can go for. In general, this should make it a lot easier and more practical for the player. Now, I'm not gonna dive into the Q&As simply because there's no point to it. I mean, they'll show us some screenshots here and there, and one of the developers will be telling us what he likes the most about the game, and that's pretty much everything to it. So let's move on. Second blog of this month featured the battle report function. I mean, Mount & Blade gameplay is pretty much centered around waging wars and fighting battles. So naturally the developers find it of vital importance that the player understands how things are progressing. This either when fighting a few bandits or when fighting a full-scale battle. It is important to know, as a player, how your troops perform and which of your enemies pose a greater threat on the field. Hence, a battle overlay has been added to the game. You guys know by now that in Mount & Blade the only information you receive is by means of the combat log, and after a battle has taken place, as you can see right here. The new battle report can come up at any time during the battle, simply by using the tab key. You'll be able to look at the progress and the casualties both sides have sustained. Now at the end of the battle, that same overlay will cover your screen once again, so you can review the details of the battle that was fought. What's interesting is that the overlay will also show a breakdown of every party involved in the battle, including details of the troop composition, available promotions, amount of kills, deaths and injuries, and the count of the troops that fled the battlefield. You can also see a fast forward button in case you are taken out by a random arrow and you want to speed up the progress of the battle. You can also resolve a battle on the campaign map instead of playing it out. A simulation of the battle will play and casualties will start to pile up, which can also be skipped by the player if he or she wants to end the battle right away. Alrighty, I think that was all the information for this month's Bannerlord update. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you did, and subscribe for more similar content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care everyone.